Hallo und willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge Tales of Arise. Hier sind wir gerade mitten im Kampfgebiet. Öffentliche Parkzone. Park. Nicht im Sinne von Park, sondern im Sinne von Park. Also Brunnen und Chill-Out-Bereich. Im Wartungsflur. Und hier sind Sugel drin. Nicht nur Sugel, auch Panzersoldaten, die böse auf uns sind aus irgendeinem Grund. Und wir betteln uns jetzt da mal durch.
This one keeps charging us! That's what my shield's for! Get behind it! I'll leave it to you! Tank on the wing! Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burn it!
Megasonic Thrust! You picked the wrong fight! Megasonic Thrust! Here! Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Healing Photon!
Take this!
Blah blah blah!
Megasonic Thrust! Here! Megasonic Thrust!
Ready and ready! Where are you going? Illuminate the dark! I can handle it! Holy glitter!
Megasonic Thrust!
Between heaven and earth!
Flame inside me! Yours!
A wailing banshee of lightning! No more playing nice!
Here! You picked the wrong fight! Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Here I go!
Don't suffer! You're mine!
Where that came from!
Megasonic Thrust!
Lunar corruption! Not in your dreams! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Take it! Shining supernova!
Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Raging cascade!
Megasonic Thrust!
Now!
You're mine!
Negative
Not done!
Prepare to be sealed!
In a bind?
More where that came from! My champion! Here! In here! I'll heal you now! More resistance!
Here!
Photon missile!
Burn in hell!
Where that came from!
Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Thank holy
Megasonic Thrust!
Piercing energy! Now! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
HP-mäßig sind wir so langsam auf der Hälfte unten. Ui. Das wird auch noch mal was abziehen.
Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Reflect on that stance. They smite with flashing blades.
Looks
Megasonic
like trying to
Thrust!
keep up with a wall fear! Here's the evil!
Here! Execution!
I
Megasonic Thrust!
can handle it!
Here!
Here, let me help!
Megasonic Thrust! Here! Megasonic Thrust! Here! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
On your knees.
March!
Here, let me help! First aid! Need to pull
You
myself
picked the
together.
wrong fight!
Lunar corruption!
Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Mega ray!
Megasonic Thrust!
Raging
Now you see
storm!
what I can do.
Here!
Do it!
Thanks!
Lightning! Lunar corruption! Dance in the wind!
Megasonic Thrust!
Air
Here!
aqua! Cascade between heaven
In
and
a
earth!
bind?
A
Megasonic
wailing
Thrust!
banshee of lightning! Healing
Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Negative gate.
Glacial spear! Fury evil!
They smite with flashing blades.
Eat dirt!
Free blaster! Dance in the wind!
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade. On your
Illuminate the
knees.
dark! Radiant color! I never miss! Holy land!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
So, irgendjemand hatte die FP von Sarah. Die anderen brauchen noch. Dann haben wir doch so eine Pflanze gefunden, oder? Als erst die Objekte dann eins. Roter Salbei. Maximale KP benutzen für... Ich gib's 11 und der ist Nahkämpfer. Die Fernkämpfer können ruhig ein bisschen weniger haben.
An opponent like this should be easy. Bring him down! Megasonic thrust!
Here, let me help.
Megasonic thrust!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Fire support!
The enemy
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
shine. Radiant light.
Megasonic thrust! Listen! Thanks! It's on! Ha! Eat dirt! Megasonic thrust!
Not in your dreams. Now,
Megasonic thrust!
Kisara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Illuminate the
Now!
dark.
Come on!
Holy glimmer.
Armor won't save you.
Holy land. Glacial spear.
Can't get out of
Here's the
this.
eagle.
Here! Damn it! Megasonic thrust!
Here.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your luck.
My turn!
On your way. The dark. Holy glimmer. Holy land. Annihilation. Any injuries?
Ach ja, komm, mach's weg.
Let's see what you've got.
So viel HP haben wir noch.
Megasonic thrust! Megasonic thrust!
Is it too late to combo over our differences?
Megasonic thrust! Megasonic thrust! The flame inside me yearns to be legendary!
In a bind?
Megasonic thrust!
Resonate with the earth.
Megasonic thrust!
Now you see what I can do.
Megasonic thrust! They're not finished! Megasonic thrust! Megasonic thrust! Thanks!
Execution.
Megasonic thrust!
In a bind? All yours, Kisara.
Negative gain! Eternal teleport!
I'm ready for the next battle.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Oh. Kann dir sagen, was jetzt passiert im Bosskampf. Na dann mal los.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria to control symbols like that before.
182.000 HP.
Stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword.
Einigte Glieder heißt
Where did she
er.
get her hands on that?
First we handle the sigils, then we get some answers.
Aim for the weak spot.
Megasonic thrust!
A wailing banshee of violence. That'll bring you down. Sleepy eye.
Denied!
Smash you! Here, flame of fury.
This is looking good.
Water.
Megasonic thrust! Here!
Glacial spear. Here, go get him. Eagle ray. Condemn. Thunder ray. Blah blah blah. Now or never. Holy land. Lightning. A chain between claws.
Megasonic thrust!
Elusive deity!
First aid.
Eagle ray!
Stockpile. Lightning.
Eternal pit!
This is some punishment.
Stay away from my friend!
Oh. Geh du mal raus.
Water. More with that lightning. Downfall. Damn it. Out of ammo. Pluto.
I'm on it!
What?
I'll bring you back from...
Armor won't save you!
Hurricane flight!
Looks up! I'll run you through!
I've still got some fight left in me.
This one's mine!
Down! Keep charging up!
Denied! That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to
Won't
you!
give up!
You! Stay away from my friend!
Now I'm in the
Arc
groove!
field!
Time to stop!
Megasonic thrust! Burn!
Hurricane!
Megasonic thrust!
That's it!
Pierce!
Ready to go!
Megasonic thrust!
Storm!
Let me help.
That's it!
Megasonic thrust!
Here I go.
Try harder!
Searing flame! Reload!
Will this help?
Megasonic thrust! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it
Ready to go in. I can carve through armor.
Back into the... This one's mine.
Glacier fire.
Tiger Ray.
Megasonic thrust. Pierce. Swallow dance.
General Aqua.
Pierce. Now I'm in the
Here.
Megasonic thrust. Pierce.
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way.
Glacial Spear.
Make it yours to be left free.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Here's a healing arc.
Dragon shell.
Light up his
Pierce.
arm.
Megasonic thrust. Dragon shell.
Thanks, Shion.
Not today.
Roll now.
I'll tear you apart. Megas gonna attack.
Right, watch out.
Megasonic thrust. Pierce. Megasonic thrust.
Ready to go. Come on.
Here's a healing
You
arc.
have to hold on.
First aid.
This one's
I'll
mine.
bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
Pierce.
Here's a healing arc.
Megasonic.
First aid.
I owe you one.
Hurricane strike.
Megasonic thrust.
Mine.
Pierce.
By the
Megasonic
power of
thrust.
If it's in the
Pierce.
sky, it's mine.
Look sharp.
Take this.
Mega Ray.
Strike.
This one's mine.
Eat this.
Glacial fire.
Hurricane.
Here, let me help.
You all down.
First aid.
Now
I'll
you've
bring
got
you
to
back
tick
from
me
death's
off.
abyss.
Blaue auswechseln.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Flaming meteor.
Weil Wiederbeleben kostet halt mega viel HP. Nimm mal leichter einen Trank.
Flare Demolisher.
Megasonic thrust. Not today. Megasonic thrust.
Ready and ready.
I can carve through armor.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Leave the chargers to me.
Megasonic thrust.
Flaming meteor. It's far enough.
Megasonic thrust. Megasonic
I'm
thrust.
almost impressed.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Illuminate them. Magic is down. Flaming land. Chain between heaven and earth. Hear my call.
It's over.
This one's mine.
This one's They're on it, Bruce.
Don't leave me. Where are you going?
Anything in armor is all mine.
It's about to strike.
Now you see what I can. Look sharp, everyone.
Guardian Pair.
This one's all mine.
I can't heal you forever.
Hit. Tank des Lebens 11.
This should do it.
I've still got some fight left in me.
Wow.
Can't move.
Alter!
I can't lose. Lightning orb. More where that hit.
Oder neu. Orange. Jetzt geht er aber ab. Jetzt ist er doch fast down.
Death's abyss.
There.
Resuscitation. I'll heal you all.
Hurricane.
It's weakened.
Megasonic thrust. This ends now. Pierce.
Resuscitation.
Megasonic thrust. Go
Still got some fight left in me.
Dragon shell. Here I come.
Power of water.
You're finished. I can carve through armor.
Flame. Reload.
Megasonic thrust.
Magic
Here.
dance.
Watch this. Megasonic. Megasonic
Do
thrust.
it.
Chill.
This
Wow.
ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Zum Schluss nochmal knapp geworden.
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please, can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion.
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Da geht's weiter, okay. hoffe, da kommt irgendeine Rastmöglichkeit.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe... Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that? If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down.
It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Die läuft von allein, ich mach nix.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I just need a little time first. I want to make sure I go into whatever comes next completely prepared.
Mal warten, Moment. Erstmal machen wir das in der nächsten Folge. Zweitens, wir haben kaum noch HP. Aber wie? War da irgendwo ein Schnellreisepunkt? Nö. Da müssen wir reingehen. Andererseits, da würde ich schon gern wieder zurück hier. Weil wir haben auch Mats bekommen für neue Waffen. Aber da müssen wir uns wieder durchkämpfen neu. Keine Ahnung, ich mache ein Safe Game, dann gehen wir rein in der nächsten Folge. Und wenn wir neue Waffen brauchen oder die HP sich nicht auffüllen da, dann müssen wir nochmal neu laden vielleicht. Wir werden sehen. Danke fürs Zuschauen heute wieder. Alles Gute wünscht euer Spieli. Bis zur nächsten Folge dann. Ciao.